My doctorate is not on this particular subject. I have just taken an interest the past 1 year in social networking, which has been actually done by many college students. College students, the audience, the target audience is mostly the college students. Apart from the working professionals, we have a target audience there also, but merely based on the Hindu article in 2011 October, it is said that more or less 60% of the youngsters are glued to the internet sets, which has been equated by the television in previous years. So that's the study. So that actually motivated me to do the study. Especially the social networking sites of empowering the students in the educational level. How does it help in the education? Whether it helps them in education. So that was my first point. Next slide, please. When I say a social network, what does it mean and what does it do? Identifying any social network site, we can say that it brings many, I can say, one thought persons into one identity. That is what I think. I'll be saying okay to a person who comes to my Facebook or to my Twitter. So the same ideology persons come to interact through one wall. That has been obvious in many of the Facebook sites or the Twitter sites or any social network. So to put it as a definition, I may say that it bridges the boundaries all over the world, including youngsters, irrespective of the age group, irrespective of the profession, if they have the same ideology. The need for study, that is what I told in the first line, or my objective, is to stay to find out whether these influence of social networking sites has any personal influence or professional aspirations among the youngsters who use these websites. Next slide, please. The third slide, objectives. And to also know in which way the students tend to use to be or being influenced by these sites in their characters or in the behavioral changes, or whether they have any changes in identifying with their neighbors or relationships, or with at their home, at their study level, or where they socialize themselves. And also to know the influence on the academic and educational level. The methodology was simple, this survey methodology, by both in person as well as in online. But the survey was done in two phases. One was with the students as well as identified, that is just a casual sampling of the parents of the students or the parents of the youngsters. Initially, the pilot study was done in 21 colleges of about 61 questionnaires. Then it went to a deep study of 62. Actually, 75 questionnaires were distributed, out of which 62 was the respondents. So it was laterally into a North Chennai, Central Chennai as well as South Chennai, where 3 colleges were selected. So the sampling technology was first of all given more importance. It was equal to the methodology that was also chosen. And 10 of the students' walls were also analyzed quantitatively to give at least 90.1 correct analysis. And straight away go to the findings. The majority of the respondents actually choose the Facebook based on the peer pressure, that is based on their friends. When I am in Facebook, I request my friend to join Facebook. If I am in Twitter, I ask my friends to join in Twitter. Such type of pressures are also there for anyone to join these particular social networks. Moreover, the usage is to calculate it on an average of 2 to 3 hours per day, amounting to more or less 13 to 17 hours per week among the college students. The age group centered services. Next. When we talk about social networking side, the first word it comes is friendship, making relationship or breaking relationship, and sharing ideas. That those ideas may be photographs or videos or their current updates, etc. and experiences from others, because the youth, they are the main target of the social networking sites, as they are the early adopters of every new technology. And next one. My objective of my study is to identify the new media access among student community, especially communication. I have chosen the reason for choosing communication students is they have to be somewhat creative and innovative, and they need more communication skills, and how they use these social networking sites to communicate with the others. Next one. The methodology I preferred was purposely random sampling. A structured questionnaire was distributed through email, and replied respondents were 133. Next one. The findings are majority of the respondents are male. As per I have chosen the communication discipline. The reason is the ratio between the girls and boys is comparatively uncomparable, and the locality was based on the place of the institution they study, and 47 belong to urban, and 30.8 and 21 belong to rural and semi-urban respectively. Next one. And 72% have a net connection at home, and when we talk about internet connection, BSNL ranks high, and followed by Apple. Next one. 86% institutions offer internet to the student community, and apart from institution offering internet, the students, they also use internet using wireless broadband and mobile phone. And during the classes also, boring lectures, they used to browse and used to log in Facebook or Twitter. And usage, accessing internet is somewhat less than in institution, they say, but I don't know how much it is true. And they replied they use more than 3 hours in home. Since communication is somewhat functional course, and we have every colleges which have communication have internet lab, so the students, they can easily access internet in the institution.